Hello everyone, I am Oopla and I'm proudly running Metroid Dread for ESA. I'm joined with the beautiful crowd of ESA, of course. So we are gonna start right away. I'm running any percent unrestricted, so all glitch allowed. We'll talk about this during the run. So let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And I give it back to you, Tali, if you have any messages.
Thank you so much. We're getting a lot of love coming in here for Metroid Dread. We have Namdaz with $10 saying, I love everyone. You are all cute. And we have $5 here from Paulo Pupao saying, the tornado, the tornado, the tornado.
Yeah.
Going towards the Metroid Dread incentive. And we also have an anonymous $5 donation going towards the incentive with no comment, but thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much for the donation. And yeah, there's going to be some tornadoes, some spinning. We will see that at the end of the run when everything comes crazy in this category. But first, I have no items. Of course, I'm playing a Metroid game, so I start with no items. I'm going to get it back, everything back during the run. This is E.M.M.I. E.M.M.I is an AI that gives me advices, but it's a little bit slower, so I'm going to mash the text away. And we'll see very few E.M.M.I. because we're gonna skip him at some point, we will see. So a little bit of tutorial at the beginning. In this game you can melee to parry enemy when there's a flash on the screen. And a little bit of movement, so there are ledge grabs, there are wall jumps. And the first trick we're gonna see here is the pseudo wave. So I'm shooting this blob through the wall. And there is already a big seconds break. I skipped the first E.M.M.I. encounter. I'm gonna do this again. This one is a bit tricky. It's very precise. So I hit him already once. I'm trying to hit him a second time. I got it. Nice. So this way it opens the path to the first boss already. So we have already broken the game a little bit. And I'm gonna fight the boss with only 15 missiles. I can only miss 3 missiles on the first phase. So let's go. Oh, I got the perfect pattern, maybe? Yeah, I got the headlock, that's pretty RNG. So now his head is locked on the ground because I killed him at a specific frame doing his splitting attack, so I don't have to worry about my missiles. I think, let's see what I get here. Okay, perfect RNG from Corpus, nice. See, I have only 4 missiles left. So that means on the second plus third phase I could only miss 4 missiles. But I got the perfect RNG, so that's great. I got now the Phantom Clock, which allows me to go through the sensor towers. And I forgot to split. I have to split on my right hand on live split, and I already forgot to split. So but you don't see that, that's for technical stuff. Yeah, I got Phantom Clocks so I can go through the sensor doors, and we are planning already to go to the first E.M.M.I. zone, but there's no E.M.M.I. yet. So E.M.M.I, if you don't know the game, E.M.M.I. is yeah, these are robots that chases you in each area. In this area, this is a white E.M.M.I. But as I seconds break the game already, the white E.M.M.I. did not spawn. So I'm gonna go through this zone, but there is no E.M.M.I. At some point, I'm gonna force the E.M.M.I. spawn because he has a very important item. So I need to kill you before leaving the area, but for now, it's just right. I can go through this zone without worrying about E.M.M.I. Coming up next is a nice trick called GUT skip. So after this water section, I'm gonna have to climb a slope. You cannot climb slope in this game, you get put back really far, but if you clock, aim and jump at precise timing, like this, you can climb this slope, and it saves like 15 seconds over the bottom route in the water. And then coming up next, another trick. There's a ton of trick in Artaria, the first area. I'm gonna do the water platform skip, so I'm gonna climb this wall on the right. I need to parry at the right time to extend like this. To extend Samus' hitbox, so she bonks on the ceiling and I'm able to wall jump twice on the same wall, which is not possible normally. And we are coming to first, well, second item because we use a different route from the casual route, but that's the first item you should grab in the casual playthrough. That's Charge Beam, and Charge Beam allows me to open this door on the top right, and it deals additional damage, so I can kill these enemies a bit faster. I can also do a pseudo screw attack. I'm gonna show you in a little bit of time. So if you get Charge Beam and you do a spin jump, you can land on an enemy and kill it. So we're gonna do quite the same loop here, because I have to reach a new area with the Charge Beam. So look at to the screw kill. And yeah, I need to open up a new path now, the thermal doors, to be able to get back to the E.M.M.I and kill it. I need a spider magnet to be able to leave this area, and that's the item that E.M.M.I will give me. See how I slide through the doors when I use cloak, because when you walk and you have cloak, you are very slow. So with a little slide, you gain some extra speed. Yeah, we have a bit of time for donation maybe.
All right, I'll squeeze one in then. We have you, Caesar, with $25 saying, Shigen, I'm your biggest fan. That's why I want to tell you, you lost the game. Thank you so much for that donation. It is, of course, going towards the boss rush incentive towards the end of this. Keep those donations coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much for your donation, and we are already halfway through the boss rush. Let's go for that boss rush incentive. You want to see some bosses. Because actually we are going only to fight 3 bosses in this route, and I already beat one, so if you want to see the Metroid bosses, go for that incentive. I don't count enemies as bosses. Okay, add them again, let's skip that. And so I said that the white enemy didn't spawn, so I'm gonna make it spawn right now. I need to reach a specific door and get through that door. That's the trigger for the enemy spawn. So I'm gonna do a mega skip here to climb this wall, like that. That's a little bit like the water platform skip. Get to that door, and now the white enemy just spawned. I'm gonna go to the central unit, grab the Omega Cannon, so I'm able to kill enemy. So a few missiles on the CU shell here to break it, and then I'm gonna mash my beams to break to kill it. Right. So I have the Omega Cannon. There's 2 ways of shooting it: the Omega Stream and the cannon itself. I'm gonna use the same on the E.M.M.I, so I'm gonna use the stream to break the faceplate and shoot the cannon. I'm gonna play very aggressive. Yes. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, should be good. Yeah. So that's the second fastest kill. You can actually kill it without the slide, but that's crazy tight. I'm not going for it. And I'm gonna grab the spider magnet and leave Arteria. Pace is okay. A little bit slow, but that's marathon. Okay, spider magnet. This allows me to climb the blue walls magnets. And we really need this item for the next area. Actually, we can leave Arteria without this item, but we will get blocked in the 2 next areas without it, so it's a must-have. We are not gonna collect a lot of items in this category, but this one we have to. Let's see, I can climb. Yeah. Let me see if I can get. I almost got a funny glitch there. I was trying to invert Samus' model on this rail. If you grab it at a specific frame, Samus just go upside down. That's completely useless for this route, but that's funny. But that's a difficult trick. Coming up next is cool damage boost. So this kind of birds there we just see, they push you forward. Gonna use this to climb this wall really quick. Oh, I got a really bad pattern. Let's see if I can get this back. almost. I think until yeah. I think I was a little bit off my timing, so I didn't get the correct pattern. You have to kill all birds so there's one remaining and he pushes you on the top of the platform. Otherwise you take a rail that's 8 seconds slower. And first loading screens, if you want to read any messages, that's a good time.
All right, perfect. We have Frosthammer here wanting to make me lose my voice, I think. They've donated $5 saying, "Watch out, Serious Samus. There's a Metroid behind you." Ah! Sorry, I'm not going to try and make that too loud for you. But thank you so much for that generous donation anyway. And we also have $100 from Doruvon saying, "This has been a very amazing week. Thank you all for raising money for a very good cause." And it is going towards the boss rush. We're getting so close. Help us meet it.
Yeah, let's go. Meanwhile, this is the last time we talk to Adam already. Can't say goodbye to Adam. We're gonna skip Adam in this area, Kataris, with a very hard trick coming up in like a couple of minutes. But first we're gonna try to do another damage boost with these birds. It's a really small optimization, but on a 1 hour run, it matters. It saves minutes at the end. These 2 or 3 first areas are mostly about small little tricks that saves like 10 seconds and a lot about movements. So you have to be really quick when ledge grabbing and be clean in your movement. Let's see if I can get that. I was a bit low. Oh, that works. So I skipped the rail. You have to wait for the rail to go down and then to go up, but I skipped that. Let's die. And now we are going to do a hell run, so like in any Metroid game, my HP count is really low. Wait, grab some HP to show you. Like in any Metroid game you take damage from the hit rooms, and in this one you take exponential damage, so this goes really fast. If I would have stayed like 2 seconds, I would have died there. Now we have the green E.M.M.I. So green E.M.M.I is a big troll. I got the good pattern, I think. We went to the right. No, I got a good pattern. So E.M.M.Is have fixed spawn points, spawn locations, I mean. But you cannot know which one is going to be picked by the game, so you have to react to a different spawn location. And sometimes it goes off his path a little bit, like he goes to the left or to the right. So this one was a little bit tricky. Let's see if I get a good one again. No, I think I got the bad pattern, but I can squeeze through and fast enough. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt a help pseudo, so that's a pseudo wave in the hell room. It's very difficult, so I'm gonna try one more time, but it's very precise. Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm not gonna try it anymore. It just saved like 8 seconds, and that's really precise. I'm just gonna do this the normal way, like this. So you can shoot this button, this switch, through the ceilings below, but yeah, that's really hard. I get it a few times in practice, but in run. And finally, we're coming to the E.M.M. skip. So E.M.M. skip is a big, important trick in Kataris that will allow me to save a couple minutes in a run. So I'm gonna do 3 to 4 perfect jump on a wall to climb onto a platform that I'm not supposed to be able to reach. And there's a specific melee attack at the top of after the second jump. That's really precise timing to be able to wall jump on a specific pixel. So I can buffer my jump even though they are frame perfect, but that's a tough trick. Let's see. Looks good. Yeah, I got it. Second try. Nice. But first time you try this, you spend like 1 hour trying to do this. Like in any Metroid Dread trick, is like so annoying to learn at first. When you think you get it, you understand it, then the next day you try again and you forgot how to do it. So that's a lot of tricks like that. But I got it. I'm happy. So what it does, normally you have to go around the Kataris, and you meet Adam again, So you have to talk to Adam, and you have to walk a lot in a lot of rooms where there's nothing to collect, so useless rooms. And so you talk to Adam and you continue. Here we just skipped an Adam encounter, so every next Adam room is disabled, because the way they program it is you have to talk to an Adam to enable the next one. So that's pretty cool for a speedrunner that they programmed it this way. We'll see in day run that Adam is turned off now. And now the rest of Catalyst is basically movement. There's no tricks anymore. I'm gonna turn on the last thermal door for this area. I have to lower this. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the energy tanks. So I have grabbed one energy tank in Artaria. That's 200 HP, around 200 HP. And I'm gonna grab this one. You can finish, you can do this route with like 200 or 300 HP. But I'm gonna get some additional health, of course, to be safe. But yeah, to finish this route, I think you can grab like one A-tank and 2 missile reserve that you cannot avoid. That's it. I didn't talk about the melee on the ledge here. We're gonna see this also in the next section. So every time I come next to a ledge, I'm doing a melee and a respin to save a few frames, because when you melee, you gain additional horizontal speed. That's hard to say. So I'm trying to do that every now and then. And we are leaving Catalyst, coming to there. So loading zone again if you wanna read any message.
I would love to. We have $50 here from Todd's Telemedian saying, thank you for everything. This has been an awesome week. I'm so glad that I could be a part of ESA Winter 23. Let's get this final incentive met. And it is, of course, going towards the Boss Rush incentive, which, to update on that real quick, we have $743.20. So we are so close, just $257 more, and we will be there. Audience, I believe in you. We can do this.
Let's go. Is there a surprise after meeting the boss rush, or you don't want to talk about this yet? If we meet the boss
yeah, they gotta meet the first one first, and
all
then
right,
we'll see if we,
no spoilers,
if we can offer more.
Right. So they run. It's all about movements again. There's no tricks at all here. We are here to grab the white beam. And we are going back to Catalyst because we didn't kill the green enemy yet, so we have to come back to him. But to access the central unit, you need a white beam. And first I need to turn on the lights. I don't know if you can see on the on the restream, but if you turn up the brightness, you see everything in these rooms. Here we go. Oops, I always wall jump here. Sometimes it's really precise if you wall jump or ledge grab. You have to press B at the very good timing. And I get white beam. So white beam gives me 3 beams. It's like Spazer from Super Metroid. I don't know why they didn't call it Spazer, but and white beam can open this kind of door with 3 contact points here. And it can also push these blocks here, like that. So I take a little bit of time to aim because these blocks are tall. Sometimes you shoot them and nothing happens. And it also does like 3 times damage, so we'll need it for the next boss. Because by the way, that's the last beam we grab in this route. We don't grab plasma, we don't need wave beam, we don't need diffusion. We don't need much beams in this route. Alright, so what I like about this game is that still, if I was in a casual playthrough, I would have multiple hours of playtime already, and we didn't get the morph ball yet. Usually, in every Metroid game, like you go through like a few rooms and you grab a morph ball. In this game, Mercury's team delayed the morph ball. That's really interesting. Like when you are used to Metroid games, you're a little bit confused by the fact that you cannot go through the tunnels, like the long tunnels. So we are gonna fix that and grab the morph ball from the green enemy. Just need to get back to this room that we already went through. And on the bottom left, we are going to open this door with a wide door. Alright, once again we're gonna fight the CU, so with missiles. It also works with the charge beam missiles combo, but I'm not very good at this, so I use only missiles. And you can mash the core to kill it. I'm gonna attempt some very stupid strats for the green enemy kill. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm too close, I'm gonna get grabbed now. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get grabbed. Oh, I killed it, alright. So this is a stupid strat that saves like half a second. But it looks cool. Do not do this at home, of course. And here is the morph ball. Finally. After 20 minutes of speedrun, I get the morph ball. So I'm gonna use the morph ball for, of course, obviously I'm gonna go through the tunnels, like right here. Oh, they also give you the spring ball. I think that's how it's called, when you can jump with the morph ball. See, I avoid every single missile tank because I don't need missiles. And there's another property of the morph ball. It gives you max fall speed instantly, or well, almost instantly, like very quick. So every time I'm gonna fall, and I wanna reach the max fall speed, I'm gonna morph. That's a small optimization. And we are going back to Artaria, so a lot of backtracking at the beginning of the game. That's how the game is designed. And if you wanna read any messages?
I would absolutely love to. We have now 3 new donations going towards the boss rush, and they are $50 from Zombie Bait. There is no comment on this one, but we appreciate it nonetheless. We have $30 from Big Marissa, also with no comment, but still going towards the incentive, and then an anonymous $50 donation going towards the incentives. Now we have $823 total. We are almost there. Let's do this.
Thank you so much. Back to Artaria with the morph ball this time, so I can get through this upper tunnel here that will lead me to the various chutes. So, oh yeah, let's see. I can get across these gaps, that's a bit tricky. And I can also try to shoot this door, and I missed it. You can shoot the charge door through the tunnel, but that's inside. And a little bit of escape sequence. Well, as a casual player, that's a little bit scary, but as a speedrunner, not really, of course, because you know where you have to go, so don't worry. A little bit of melee attack to optimize my movements, and we're already done here. Ready to grab fire suit. Here, nice. So we have to grab this suit because we are going back to day run. In day run, there are 2 rooms that we cannot get across because of the heat. It's actually they buffed the damages from this room, these big rooms. So even though we grab as many items as we can, even though I think no, we cannot use amiibo for this, but we have no strat to get across these 8 rooms. So that's the only reason we grabbed the variety just for these 2 rooms. That's really annoying for this category. We have to make a giant detour. In the first patch of the game, we were able to be invincible by unmorphing during the door's transition in E.M.M.I door. But they patched it in the 102 patch. That's annoying too. But I'm currently playing on the last patch 2.1.0 because they fixed some crashes and there is the boss rush. So that's a fair trade. We trade invincibility for some additional content, so that's fine. Usually you have to go all the way down and meet Kraid. I'm not gonna fight Kraid, we don't need to. Kraid gives the diffusion beam, but we don't need diffusion. Diffusion is used in the speedrunning route to reach gravity suits, but we are going to skip gravity suits. So if we can skip gravity suit, we can skip Kraid. Oh yeah, and I said that we really need Varia. Actually, if you do some shenanigans on another save file, you can bring a state called Boomie SQ. Then we will see later in the run. So Boomie SQ is a very powerful technique, but allows us to skip Varia. But that means that you have to load another save file, do Boomie SQ, come back to this save, do some wall clip to skip Varia. So that's RTA, that's not that's slower. So I'm not doing this. And we are back to Dayron. We are gonna get across the 2 heat rooms that I talked about, and we are heading to the bombs, morph bombs. Everything I'm collecting is basically the minimum requirements we need to complete the game. So we are backtracking a little bit again here. So once again I'm doing these melee attacks here to gain some speed. Oh, I don't know how I didn't kill that enemy. Like I shot everything around it. Yeah, sometimes white beam is a bit finicky. And we can go this way. Now yeah, we have a morph ball plus Varia, and this is these rooms that we cannot cross without Varia suits. If we get without it, we die like just next to the robot. So yeah, that's sad. Coming up next is the yellow E.M.M.I. Let's see what spawn I get. And I get the worst spawn, of course. Oh no, I got the perfect spawn. He's not even there. Alright, good. Thank you, yellow E.M.M.I. He can spawn like right in your face, and you have to use clock to get like just below him, and that's I almost die every time here. So hopefully he wasn't there. Another dark section. We're gonna turn on the lights again and grab the morph bombs. Oh, I messed up my melee attack there. That's fine. Here, while I'm waiting, I can shoot this. I missed the shots. So when you're stunning on a pad, there's a little bit of delay before it activates this thing. And meanwhile, you can do some actions like shoot the blobs on the top right corner. I didn't get it, I missed too many shots, but it's a little optimization. And we get the bombs right here. So morph bombs, like the morph ball, it's usually an item you get like at the beginning of the game. But here we get it very late, so we can lay down bombs to break the pink blocks here, and we can also use it to activate this morph tunnel. So that's gonna open a new path to Irenia's next area. Also, if you don't know about this, you can actually grab the morph bomb like I do, before fighting Kraid on a normal playthrough. And if you get to Kraid with the bombs, you can get an alternate kill on Kraid. That's very funny. There's a few things like that, a few alternate paths like that was introduced by the developer, so that's very cool. Even though the game looks really straightforward, like there's only one path, there's a few deviations that you can take, like early grapple. Earlier, when I crossed the heat rooms, I could have gone to the right, do a coyote jump, and grapple right away. But we are not doing this because we're gonna get grapple when I get back to Artaria, get screw attack. And that's another loading screen if you have any messages.
Yes, I would like to update you again because we have the Boss Rush incentive because, I mean, this run is awesome, right? We all can all agree on that. So we want to see more. We want more ESA. We want to see Oopla defeat all the bosses. So please, we're $176 away from meeting this one. And like we kind of spoiled earlier, we do have a little extra something if we can meet this. So please, do help us meet this incentive.
Thanks. Burinia is a water area of the game, so I don't have gravity shoots, so I'm very slow underwater. I'm gonna spend as little time as possible in these water rooms. I'm gonna jump out of the water as soon as I can. I will see in the next session. Here, I'm using clock. It worked. I'm using clock to delay the laser from the ceiling enemy. And next, I'm gonna try to do some damage boost, but that's a bit tough. Let's see what if I get it. Yeah, I got it. That's just some, swag moves. It doesn't really save stamina, and I like to do this. All right, so this water, I need to jump at a save, and we are coming to the flash shift door. So. You have to go, in a casual playthrough, you have to go all the way down to enter from the bottom. I'm gonna try to enter from the top. I need to stay 5 seconds above the pressure plate here. Oh, I almost didn't get it. So you walk on the pressure plate, the door closes, and you have to stand in the air for 5 seconds until it opens again. Saves like 40 seconds, I think, in this category. And we get flash shift, we can finally go fast. So flash shift, yeah, I'm gonna just grab this. You don't have to grab that in a run, but I'm gonna be safe. Flash shift, you can flash 3 times horizontally, so you cannot do that vertically. And you can see on the top left of the screen there is the AN bar, the yellow bar. So as soon as it fills up, you can flash 3 times again. And you can buffer the flashes to go even faster. So I'm gonna abuse this a lot from now on. It's a very fast tech. And we are also doing... we are going to break the game with the flash hit, of course, because we want to break the game in this category. A little trick here, it's a water bomb jump. So I lay down a bomb, I unmorph in the air, and this allows me to gain some additional hits here. Oh, I almost got it. So it tricks the game into thinking you are still on the ground, and when you are on the ground you gain additional hits with the morph bombs. And here some pseudo wave to break this block because I don't have diffusion beam. Diffusion beam allows you to shoot through walls a little bit, but we didn't grab it. Yeah, flash shift breaks the game because there's if you flash shift next to a wall and you turn around, Samus clips a little bit in the wall, and we are going to use this to trigger the Boomie SQ state that I talked about. That's a very, very, very strong tech that was discovered like a few months, I think, after the release of the game. But we spent like 1 year. We didn't know how to reproduce it for 1 year, and another Japanese player, I think it's Boomie, encountered this bug again, and a runner named Arcandi labbed it and finally found a setup. So shout out to Arcandi. He found a lot of stuff in this route in particular, and this tech is very powerful. We need 3 items to completely break the game. We're gonna need flash shift, speed booster, and grapples. So I'm gonna kill the yellow E.M.M.I to get the speed booster. Then we are going to head to the grapple beam. So I don't have a lot of missiles here because I didn't grab the missile pack, but that's fine. You can just use the charge beam and the beam to kill these central units. Then I think that's the easiest E.M.M.I fight. Yellow E.M.M.I, you just have to shoot through the E.M.M.I tunnel and he's dead. Let's see if I get it. And I messed up, of course, if I say that easy. So I'm gonna delay the kill a little bit because I messed up the quick kill. I'm gonna delay the kill, so the E.M.M.I falls all the way down at the bottom of the room, because it teleports Samus to the E.M.M.I body. so it will teleport me at the bottom of the room. And it's almost the same time save as killing it right at the exit of the tunnel.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because we have met the Boss Rush incentive.
Yes! Congrats.
And the donation that pushed us over was an anonymous $200 donation with no comment, but absolutely incredible.
Thank you so much, Anonymous.
Do we want to immediately give away our secret for the next one?
In the next loading.
All right, I'll wait.
To expect some stuff. Sorry. Speed Booster, as you can see here, it's very cool in this game. You can skip Speed Booster as long as you are moving, wall jumping, and not doing some action in the air. And also, if you shine spark onto a slope or a stair, you gain back your Speed Booster. So that's very cool gameplay. That's why I love running or watching even runs of this game, because once you get Speed Booster plus Flash Hit, everything goes so fast. And now I'm gonna attempt a short boost here, so a little bit moonwalk with Samus. That allows me to get a... Oh, I'm dead, I think. Okay, let's see. Can I survive this? I don't think so. I got pushed back by the bird. See? Yeah. No! Yeah, I knew I couldn't get out of this. So yeah, I got pushed back by the bird. I messed up the jumps a little bit, because once you land on the slope, that's a bit weird how the Samus reacts. So now that I've shown that and I died, I think you can spoil, you can announce the next.
All right. Before I do that, I have one more donation here from someone special sitting right behind you. We have Sheegan with a $25.28 donation saying, "Hey Oopla, don't forget the split. Really appreciating this Metroid Red run right now." And to give away our next surprise, we did just meet the Boss Rush incentive, which was absolutely amazing, by the way. So we're ready to offer you an upgrade. What if the Boss Rush isn't difficult enough? What if we make it a Dread Rush? If we get another $1,000 before the end of this run, we will upgrade the Boss Rush to be even more difficult. So let's get those donations in.
Yeah, if you want to make me suffer, go donate for the Dread Rush. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm not supposed to. If I do the short boost, I skip this tutorial. But as I failed the short boost, I don't want to fail it twice, you know. So I went another way. And if you slide through a tunnel next to an hidden item, it reveals the item tutorial. That's something I skipped at the beginning of the game. And I was planning on skipping it all the way to the end, but I forgot about that. And that's actually something that I found in the game, the item tutorial skip, so yay, 5 seconds save! Alright, I split, Shigen, I split, don't worry. You're welcome. We are back to Artaria, and there are 2 remaining items in Artaria. That's the grapple beam and screw attack. So we need screw attack to finish the game, because we need to break some screw attack blocks. I think we cannot avoid that item. I can't remember. But about the grapple beam, we don't really need to grapple blocks. We need the grapple beam to survive out of bound in this game. So the way out of bound works, when the game detects that you are clipped in a wall or in the door, for example, the game kills you instantly. But we found out that if you are shooting grapple while you are entering out of bound, you survive out of bound while the grapple is on the screen. As soon as the grapple retracts, you die. So that's very important. That gives you a very small window to actually survive the out of bound. And we are going to use this at the end of the run. But for now, I need to collect one more power bomb. So this item is a power bomb. I will need it for the escape sequence at the end. But we are going to... I didn't split again, sorry. I have to manually split on my right hand, so but I forget every time. Okay, so we are going to the Boomie SQ setup. So I'm gonna need to do like 15 inputs in a row with a precise timing here. Oh, let's see how it goes. So I did a wall clip. It didn't work. Yes, it worked. Yeah, it worked. All right. I did a flash shift next to a wall. During this flash shift, I slide. I turn around and I trigger a shine spark. Then I fell off the platform. And I aimed backward and I walked forward. So that's a mess. This setup is a mess, but once you get it, I got it first try. So. And what it does, you're gonna see it really soon. I'm gonna do water bomb jump here to climb, and I need to go to the upper right here. So why not just face the camera and run toward the camera to charge a speed booster? So that's a Boomie SQ there. This text allows me to do a frame perfect jump to face the camera. And as soon as I face the camera, I can just run towards the screen and instantly get a shine spark, a speed booster right in place. So that's so powerful. You can just do a speed booster anywhere, charge a shine spark anywhere now. Once I get this state, I must be really careful now. If I don't want to lose it, I can't do turn around midair. Also, that's funny because now that I broke the game, he doesn't really know how to react. So I can't do this kind of stuff here. So let's continue, of course. About Boomie SQ, yeah, I cannot do a turnaround mid-air, otherwise I lose the state. That's the only thing I'm not allowed to do. So every time I'm falling, I'm gonna morph or I'm gonna spin. That guarantees that I will not turn around and lose the skew. Of course, I may lose it at some point, but I have some backup spot where I can reset it up. And what's even more powerful about this state is, so I triggered it by, I didn't even explain how it works. When Samus turns around, she has 5 frames. There, I lost it. I turned around midair, so I made a mistake. That's fine, I'm gonna reset it. Yeah, when Samus turns around, she has 5 frames. And if you jump, if you have the Boomie SQ and you... Let's see, no, I cannot reset it. If you have the Boomie SQ and you jump during the Samus turnaround, Samus gets keep the same position. So if you turn around and she's facing the screen, just jump, and she still faces the screen after she lands. That's it. It's just the setup that's hard. Then the jump to face the camera is frame perfect. And we'll see at the end of the run it gets really tricky because I need to do a lot of stuff and do a frame perfect jump. So we'll see how good I am at frame perfect jumps. And we are leaving Arteria with Cure Attack. We are going to get through Catalyst, reset up the Boomie SQ because I lost it unfortunately, and go to Gaveron. If you have any messages.
I sure do. We are off to a flying start with the Dread Rush incentive. Cyberworm has donated $100, saying, let's extend the event and see that Dread Rush. I could not agree more. $900 left to go. Let's do this.
Let's go. I'm gonna make a save here, just to be safe, because if I lose Boomie SQ in the next area, I would have to go all the way back to this place and reset up. So I'm gonna save. I tend to lose Boomie SQ a lot in practice, so just be safe, right? Okay, so I'm gonna clean up this room. I don't really like this setup, but I will have to do it, so let's see how it goes. So flash shift next to a wall, turn around, fall, aim backward, forward, and I got it first try, nice. See, hop, just checking if it works. And we can head to the next area, to the orange teleporter, which is Gaveron. So at this point we've got almost every items we need. We just need power bombs, but that's on my way to the end of the game. I'm just gonna get through Gaveron to reach Anubia, and from Anubia we're gonna end the run. The winning condition for this game is reaching the ship. So the story is, you get on this planet, you have to get back to your ship at the surface and leave. So basically I just need to reach the ship and escape. But we'll see, it's a little bit tricky. And we are not done with the tricks yet, so I'm gonna be very careful in this section. I really don't want to lose Boomie SQ. I'm gonna play it slow, lose a couple seconds, but that's fine. Because I need it right at the end of this tunnel here. Well, I can even morph, just to be sure I don't turn around mid-air. Yeah, I need it right here. Gonna use it. Okay, so I need the frame perfect jump. Oh, come on. I'm a bit too late, okay. Ah. Okay, got it. So I'm gonna keep the speed here, kill the A door, and then I'm gonna do a shine sync clip. So that's a variation of the what you see before. So if I slide when I'm clipping into the wall and triggering the shine spark, I just go through the ground. And why I do this here, I just skipped Golzuna boss. Because as I didn't release the X parasites yet, Golzuna cannot spawn. So if I enter through the morph tunnel, I will get soft lock because the door will be locked, and I can't kill the boss to unlock the door. So that's a soft lock. But we found out that if you enter through the ceiling, it actually don't lock the door. So you can just get through this boss room. So that's a shine sync clip. And you saw that I shot the grapple while clipping the floor. Oh, Samus, where are you going? It was a tram, no. I shot the grapple to survive the out of bound of the ground. Yeah, I split. We are already at in the last area of the game. A lot is going to happen right here. So, I don't have any items. How can I finish the game? I need to grab the power bombs first. But you need wave beam to be able to reach the power bombs. So, what I'm gonna do here, very simple. I'm gonna spin for 15 seconds. And let's go, Tornado. Spam your emotes in the chat, of course, if you have any tornadoes or spin. And I need to do a frame perfect jump. So I missed it here. I'm gonna do, every time I miss, I'm gonna need to redo spinning for 15 seconds. So you're gonna see a lot of spinnings, of course, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss a lot in a live event. The jump is frame perfect. So you have to jump on the second frame of Samus turnaround. I jumped one frame too late this time. Let's do it again. And I don't want to tell you just yet what it does. Why am I spinning? So I really want to go through the top right door. That's why I'm here. Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna run towards the screen. I'm gonna shoot on the top of the ceiling to get a visual cue. So see how there are 3 beams on the ceiling. So that's my visual cue. I'm gonna wait for the right one to disappear. I think I didn't spin enough. Yeah. And I get through the door like this. So what happened? When you spin, when you have the Boomie SQ state that allows me to face the camera, and you're spinning like this, if I spin 150 times, about or this this much, and I do the frame perfect jump, it slightly modifies, tilts the Samus angle, and we see she's facing the camera, but in fact she's facing slightly to the right. And when I'm running towards the screen, in fact I'm running slightly to the right of the screen. So I'm slowly clipping the door, and when I'm clipped enough, I can just get through the door. This one, this one I don't need grapple because there's a cutscene right behind and it just saves me from out of bound. Okay, the next one is a little bit tricky. I need to spin a little bit more, like for 20 seconds, and do the frame perfect jump. So I hope I will get it first try. This is where I lose time. There are other setups. Oh, okay, I got it first try, right. There are other setups where you don't have to spin. You can do a couple of jumps, for example. Let's just be safe. I really don't want to be hit by these drones. Yeah, you can do like 3 frame perfect jumps to get another angle. There are multiple setups. I prefer the spinning. So I'm clipping into this wall. This is a really thick wall, so I'm gonna need to get across it really fast and a little bit at the top of the wall. So I'm gonna use Shine Spark this time to get across. Let's see if it works. It should be good. And you have to be careful with the drones. Coming up next is the second boss. This one is scary because it kills me in 2 hits and I messed up the jump. So I'm trying to get a Shine Spark to skip the first phase. Looks good. No, no good. Alright, let's try again. I'm gonna focus here. Okay, I got the first phase. Now I'm gonna mash to kill the second phase. I only have white beam, so it's gonna be very slow kill. And it killed me at 2 speeds, so I need to be careful. Okay, it's almost dead. Yeah, it's trying to jump on me. That's scary. He's done. Nice. Oof. That's the scary part for me. Because if you die, you spawn back all the way before the wall clip and you have to reset up everything again. Alright, if you have any message, I think it's a good time.
I sure do. We have another message from someone in the audience sitting right behind you. You might want to look out for Super Player here. He sent $100. And the message says, I think I want to see you suffer. By the way, I hold your wife as hostage. Can you beat the Dread Rush in 1 shot? I'll deliver her if you can. Good luck.
I never did the Dread Rush Deathless. But that's my wife, so I guess I have to now. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. If we meet the Dread Rush, I think I will donate to like $5 per death. So let's go Dread Rush.
Let's do it. We have $235 towards it so far, and we're running out of time, so another $750 something. Can we do it?
Yeah, if everything goes well, I'm done like in a couple minutes. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna attempt to clip this ground. I have power bombs now, so I can go straight to the end of the game. But the ship did not spawn yet. Okay, I got it first, right. The ship didn't spawn yet. I need to trigger the escape sequence to spawn the ship, to be able to escape this planet, but I have to kill Raven Big X. So I'm going in the wrong way until to the boss. I'm gonna trigger the boss, but I don't have the hyper beam. So this gets absolutely, this is a mess. Normally you have the hyper beam and you just have to press Y to kill him. I only have white beam, so I have to kill his first HP bar. We don't really know how it works, but we think we have to shot at the very last frame. So I'm just gonna mash and hope that I kill him. Let's see. Am I lucky today? I'm lucky. That's great. So that's RNG. The way it works, we are not sure yet. And I just got super lucky and got it first try. So let's go. I'm gonna now escape. I only have 3 minutes. In a casual playthrough, you have plenty of time to escape. Here we're gonna see that's really tricky because I don't have the hyper beam again, so I cannot break the blocks like the. You used to break the screw attack and power bomb blocks with the hyper beam, and now I have to really use power bombs and stuff. And the last door is a hyper door, so we cannot break it. We have to keep it. So let's see. I have to reset the Boomie SQ here. So I do aim down clip to go to the ground. And I use this to reset my Boomie SQ. So I got it. That's fine. That saves time. I want to have as much time as possible for the last door clip. It's a really tricky one. And I need to keep my Boomie SQ, so I need to be really careful to not turn around midair. Alright, let's see. I hope I didn't mess up. I'll get here, trigger this cutscene here, otherwise I die in invisible wall. Oh, I almost fell down. Alright, so did I get it? Yeah, I still have it. So I'm gonna spin. I only have 1 minute and 40 seconds, so I hope I get it. Otherwise I have to redo the escape again. Let's see. Can I do the frame perfect jump? Of course I got it first try. Every time I'm not in practice, I get it first time. Okay, we are not done yet. I still need to clip the door. So I need to not mess up my inputs. I'm gonna sit, charge a Shine Spark, and walk to do a melee to the right, and buffer a grapple to the left, so I'm invisible while I click through the door. Yeah, I got it. Let's go! 1 minute left, plenty of time. Alright, and time! Did I stop time? Yeah. 55:24. That's 1 minute off my PB. That's an amazing run. I'm really happy with this one. Like earlier today, I did 2 runs. I did 1 hour and 16 minutes and a 1 hour and 6 minutes, both above estimates. So I went 10 minutes below estimates. That's great. Gonna hope for much more, and even sub 1 hour in game time. So that's great. Yeah, the in-game time is a bit broken in this game. It counts the cutscenes. It doesn't count the deaths. And there's the total playtime, but as you can see, it's also broken, so don't look at that. Only 1 death, on 11 bosses defeated. That's the first time I noticed that. I think I only killed 3 bosses, so I don't know how it works, but yeah, we're done. We're done for the run.
Right, how much time can we stall to try and meet this incentive? I mean, I have some donations we can read at least and see if we can come up with last-minute snipe. We have $200 here from Stefan Erler. There is no comment on this one, but thank you regardless. It is very much appreciated. It goes towards a great cause. We also have $10 from Zet. And a comment says, can't believe this event is almost over. Sad face. Let's get this incentive met. And we also have $25 here from Atrio saying, can't take my eyes off the screen, but must make it more dreadful. Let's go 100K. And we have $25 here from Zastra saying, really great week of speedruns. Here, take my money. And then we just got another $200 donation here. Killian Competent, thank you so much. And the comment says, amazing runners, amazing staff, amazing cause. Another amazing marathon. Thank you everyone for all your hard work. Save the animals. All right, let's have a quick check. Let's see how this incentive currently looks. We have, let's see, $460. We're not even halfway there. Really gonna let us get away with just a normal boss rush? Really?
Do we go for the normal boss rush?
Looks like it.
We have some snipes now. All right.
I'm keeping an eye on it, but nothing at the moment. Guess we have to close that one. That is a bummer, but we still did meet the boss rush, so that's still pretty cool. So let's give it up to everyone for getting the boss rush.
That's a lot of money. Thank you so much for meeting this incentive. I'm gonna do normal boss rush. So these are 12 bosses in a row. I can take hits, so I'm gonna abuse that in some bosses, right? My PB is 6 minutes. Let's try to get 7 or 8 minutes. That should be reasonable. All right. Boss rush. We start with Corpus. We have already seen Corpus, so you know how it works. But this time, I get a lot
Actually,
of...
can I interrupt? Because we did just meet it. We just now got the Dread Rush.
I didn't start yet. I didn't start the timer, so I had to...
All right, perfect. I don't see the donation yet. I just saw the ticker come up, and we do have the incentive met. So please, everyone, give it up. And I just got the donation in here as well. It was an anonymous donation with no comment, but it was for $550. Whoever you are, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That is incredible. That was absolutely at the last possible second.
Yeah, just in time. Thanks, Anonymous. Alright, so forget what I said. I'm gonna not take hits. And my PB is not 6 minutes in the Red Rush. It's 8 minutes. I got it during the practice yesterday. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit harder. I cannot take any hits. So any hit I take, I die. And there are some bosses that are really tricky. So, oh, actually, I think I still have the Boomie state, right? I need to get rid of the Boomie SQ. Sorry, I need to check if I have Boomie because that would maybe soft lock me if I still have it. So let's see. Okay, I still have it. So as you can see, I can face the camera. We're gonna use it. I have it, so let's use it for this just to have fun. As you can see, you can even abuse this in boss rush. Oops. Let's try to use it correctly. And you can kill this boss in just one hit with Boomie SQ. That's great. Okay, I really need to get rid of it, so this time I'm not cheating. I'm gonna remove the Boomie SQ and hit. So I just do a turnaround and kill. Alright, so that's how powerful this trick is. You can even use it in boss rush, right? Okay, the Dread Rush. I need to use the timer, I think.
And remember, audience, help him keep track of the deaths.
Yeah, I will give $5 per death. Let's go. If anyone wanna join me in this, feel free. And there is an in-game time, but let's go RTI too. Let's go. One, nice. 15-second penalty. Okay, that's just to check everything works. Let's go. I forgot to press aim, I think, so I run straight to the boss. Okay, let's go, Corpus. In boss rush, you can skip the third phase because you have enough missiles and you have charge beams. So if I don't do, there's a lot of missiles. What's up, Corpus? Let's stay careful. Okay, there's a lot of missiles. Usually you can kill him without the charge beam. Okay. That was really messy. Let's go to Kraid. We didn't see Kraid during my playthrough. So Kraid has two phases. First phase, you shoot missiles in his mouth. So you shoot a missile to open his mouth, and then he has two patterns. This is a claw pattern, and he has a fireball pattern. This one is a bit harder in Red Rush. Okay, first phase down. I'm gonna wall jump here, using Morph Ball to single wall jump. So I can reach this rail here, otherwise you would have to shot his belly to bring the rail down. And then shoot missiles in his mouth. About the parry, you see that I'm not triggering the parry sequences because it's slower. The bosses takes less damage when during the parry sequence, so just avoid that. And that's it for Kraid. Alright, next is the Arteria Central unit. So after that, there won't be any bosses that we didn't see in the run. This time I got a lot of missiles too, so I can just spam missiles. That's it. I can even take damage at the end. It doesn't kill me. That's funny. I cheat. Drogiga, you have to shoot the top tentacle. I don't know what's that thing. Until the next phase. Oop. Come back up, Samus, please. Shoot both of the switches, please, to open his mouth. If I wasn't in Dread Rush mode, I could abuse damage boost to extend the period of time where his mouth is open, but I cannot take damage here, so I'm not gonna do this. So I have to kill him in 2 cycles. Until we find something new that works in Dread Rush, of course. Sometimes it doesn't register the hit on the switches. And now 4 missiles, and we are good for Drogiga. Deathless, of course. This one, I don't like the robots. Especially in Dread Rush. They have a lot of different attacks, so I need to react, and you have to shoot like 16 missiles, something like that. And the red sword attack is really tricky because the hitbox is huge. Okay, this one. Oh, I tried to slide under. Yeah, I was too close to try that. I shouldn't have tried that. So that's 2 deaths. If you slide under this shot, you can trigger a parry. And parry is very cool because it gives you some time to breathe on this boss. I could have parried here too. Blue sword you can parry. Red sword you cannot, so just run away. Oh, okay. Just gonna be safe. Red sword, I don't like this one. Okay, he's almost dead, I think. Please. Still not dead? Okay. Great. Coming up next is, I think it's the worst boss. SQ, he has a storm missile attack. That's really tricky to avoid. Let's see how it goes. I cannot shoot him while he's like this, shiny. He's invincible, so I have to wait for him to rush me, and then I can counter attack. I will try to get a combo with charge plus missile. I almost died there. That jump was not good. And sometimes, I don't know how it works, but sometimes he rushes you all the way to the right of the room. Sometimes he just stops. Yeah, let's do this again. I was expecting to die to this boss anyway. Okay. I think I flashed it too early, that's why. Almost dead. The core now. Oh, the core I can kill him with 3 combo with missiles and charge. I need to kill it right at the center of the room. Like in Metroid Fusion, the more the core is at the center, you save time. Next, Z57. So he has 2 patterns. Okay, the fire pattern. I need to not walk on the goo, otherwise it kills me. And here's another pattern, the claw pattern. This one, I cannot attack him while he's doing that, so that's just a free time loss. I cannot do anything about this. Oh, well, he's doing that already. Okay. And next, I use storm missiles to lock his legs and kill them. And we go to the final phase. For this phase, in the boss rooms, I cannot charge a speed booster because they added some extra steps to charge it. But with this sequence, it allows me to charge it and to do the alternate kill. Nice. Next is the robot again, but there are 2 of them. So I'm gonna use storm missiles and I'm gonna navigate through the rooms. I hope I don't get it. I can lock 3 per robot and I can lock 5 total, so I'm trying to optimize this. Whoa! That's scary. Okay, he's almost dead, this one I think. Yeah, great. Alright, Golzuna! No one likes Golzuna. This boss is annoying. You can kill him in 2 speed boosts. I'm gonna try to do that. But it's a really short distance. Okay, I got 1. So it's removed half of his HP and I got the wrong pattern kill. So I will have to kill him using missiles. I need to avoid his shot. So I'm trying to manipulate the laser. Okay, did the core, 3 locks, and he's dead. Nice. Alright, I got past Gozuna. I get the. Now I go to the Elite Chozo Soldier, Gold Chozo Soldier. This is the exact same fight as the red one, but this one has more health. But as I'm more equipped, I will kill it faster than the red one, because Wave Beam is way stronger, and Storm Missiles too. see how strong wave beam is? Like, the red shows the fight goes really, really fast when you have wave beam. All right, this one I'm gonna try some really risky strat, so I may die like a few times. Let's see. I will try to charge a speed booster here. Okay. What? What? I don't know what happened. I think I was a little bit too far to the right. I got the speed booster, but okay, I need to play it slower, I guess. Okay, let's do that and that. All right, that's how it works. So yeah, you have to charge. You have to go to left, turn around, so you get some additional steps for your speed booster, and you can jump right before the turret at the bottom right, and land and charge a shine spark. And we're already at the final boss, Ravenbeak. It's a long fight, so I hope I won't die at the third phase. So Ravenbeak, first phase, we're gonna shoot a lot of missiles with a combo with cross bombs. Cross bombs, that's the item of Golzuna. And then I'm gonna try to hit him a lot of times during these parry seconds to skip the second phase. It's not really good. I missed it. Alright, so I missed the gold skip. You have to mash really fast to get it. So I'm not a very good masher, so I usually miss it. So now I just have to wait for him to parry again. Okay, I got the slow parry, that's fine. Now I can finish him, but if I would have dealt enough damages, I would have skipped this phase entirely and go to the flying phase. Okay, let's go. This one I think I need like 60 missiles, something like that. So this is the red rush, so I'm gonna be really safe. When you are in boss rush, you can abuse. Okay, she didn't do it anyway. You can abuse this attack, the Gatling attack. You can manipulate it so it shoots above you. I'm not gonna try this in Dread Rush. Please don't do that. Alright, that's another attempt at goal skip, I guess. Let's see if I can get it. One lock is not good. No, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I only had one storm lock, so with my mashing, that's not enough. You need 2 locks and like 10 hearts or 11 hearts, I can't remember. So beam is uncapped, by the way. So if you're a really good masher, you can mash at 30 hearts, I guess. Alright, let's go to the flying phase. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I got it. That was a good distance, so as you can see, I just confused him with my hitbox by doing a melee attack and aim, and he just shoots everything above me. That's very risky in Red Rush. And if you are really good at mashing in Dread, you can weave that shooting missiles in between wave beams. That's crazy hard. I'm gonna do it here because I don't have to aim. So yeah, you can, like this, you can alternate missiles and wave beams. That's the most DPS you can do during this boss. Let's see what I get. I get the sun, that's good, it's safe. Again, okay, I'm not gonna take this parry. That's a little bit overkill. I think he's almost dead, yeah. And that's it for the boss rush. Oh. Dang,
You remember to split.
Split, yeah. Nah, I'm not a good splitter, I guess. Alright, a little above 10 minutes, that's fine. So that's 5 days. I will donate $25 towards the Alzheimer Foundation. Feel free to do the same if you wanna donate for every day I got in the Dry Rush. Again, thank you so much for all your donations. I'm very grateful. I would also like to thank ESA for what they do. That's an amazing event. That's a kind of unique event that I attended for the first time. So I invite you to join ESA at ESA Summer and next winter, of course, if you wanna live something unique, a unique speedrunning event. I want to thank all the Frenchies you see here cheering for me, and of course all the crowd in this room and on the stream. And I want to thank les Dreadeux, the French Dread Runners. I know Tatsush and Destructor are commenting this run on the restream, so thank you very much for your time. Thanks to Carlito, Gala, Antoine Duplain, of course, other Dread Runners. Thanks to the Japanese community for finding these crazy tricks that you've seen in this run, and Arcandy and other runners for labbing this and spending so much time finding the setup for this glitch. So thank you so much. And yeah, I think I'm done with my run, so it's already done. I have to leave you. All right, thanks everyone, and see you in the next mission.
Absolutely incredible, and I'm so happy we got that red rush in the end. That was absolutely worth it. I have a couple more donations I want to get through just before I let you go, because we got another big one here. We have Red Wolf Networks, again, our friends over there, with $589.80. And their comment says, and for an even $5,000 donated, here you are. Thank you, ESA, ESA staff, ESA volunteers, chat, lurkers, anyone and everyone who have helped bring this together. My children have enjoyed every minute of it and are excited for ESA Summer. And we also have a very sweet message here from our very own Yorkie, donated $50 saying, thanks ESA for all the fun this week. Shoutouts to the mod team and the ESA crew who made all of this possible. And shoutouts to you, yes that's right, you, listening right now for being here. You are the most important part of this. Thank you so much, and with that we will be getting set up for our next run, so we will take a short intermission, so I'll be back in a few minutes for even more speedrun content.